Hey, Andy here from builderhottub.com. In this video, we're going to catch up with Scott in Arizona and his DIY hot tub. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so we've been following Scott's progress here and on the blog over at builderhottub.com since probably around May 2022 was when Scott first got in touch, and he was looking to add a DIY hot tub to his existing pool at his home in Arizona. And he wanted to design in a spillover hot tub, so it was kind of a water feature as well. So as you can see behind me, we have lots and lots of updates on Scott's progress. And as always, Scott, thanks ever so much for sharing all your photographs and video along the way. And in this video, we're going to catch up and see exactly what's going on, as I'll let you into the secret, he's actually testing the spillover into the pool for the first time. So it's going to be kind of exciting. Now, before we get going, always a great opportunity for me to say, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification icon to be notified when my videos go live. I do long form content every single week, a whole bunch of shorts, and everything on my channel focuses on DIY hot tubs, plunge pools, parts, and pretty much everything in between. Okay, so before we catch up with Scott, let's talk a little bit about the mechanics of a spillover hot tub. So a spillover hot tub is one that's going to overflow into an existing swimming pool, for example. Now, to make it overflow, obviously it's got to have more water than it can hold in the tub itself. Pretty straightforward. So what that means is we need to have inward suction from the swimming pool, putting water into the hot tub, which will then make it fill up. It will then overflow into the pool. So it's kind of a circular motion. We take the water from the swimming pool, we put it into the hot tub, too much water, so it overflows into the pool, and the process starts again. By having this on a separate pump, it means that we can actually control the overflow. So we can have it as a water feature when we're not using the hot tubs. We can turn it on independently, but more importantly, we can turn it off at night, for example. You know, some people find running water noisy at night. So by having it on a separate pump, totally separate from the actual hot tub plumbing and the pool plumbing as well, it means that we can control it independently. And that's exactly what we've done on the design for Scott's build. Another consideration is also when you're heating. If you're heating your hot tub independently to your pool, the last thing you want to be doing is putting cooler water from the pool into your hot tub, because it's counterproductive in terms of getting that hot tub up to temperature. So again, by having it on a separate pump, totally separate plumbing system, we can control that, we can turn it off, which means the heating becomes more efficient when that cool water isn't being added. So now that we understand a little bit about the mechanics, let's pass over to Scott as he is going to turn that overflow on for the first time. And again, he's still in the process of building his tub. So you're looking at raw cement, you're not looking at a tiled finish yet, we're not there. You've got to test all of these things before you do that, because it's so much easier to go back and rectify when you haven't got to remove tiles and nice finishes that you've put in place. So always do some testing, as Scott is doing with a non-finished tub. So Scott, over to you.
All right, waterfall test number one. Harley's interested, Rachel's interested, Spidey is very interested. All right, the spillway is filling. It's about where the skimmer is at. And there it goes. It's almost there. Water is falling. All right. Got to get it to spill away from the edge a little bit, but that should happen when we tile it. Yay! It's working! Okay, that was interesting. I just kind of cleaned the lip a little bit, and now it's pouring over just fine. That's better. Not sure why cleaning that lip mattered, but that made a big difference. It's almost pouring over perfect. Yeah, once I tile it, it should be pretty good. And tiling it will extend it out, you know, another 1/8 of an inch or something. Huh.
Now, getting the right amount of flow over an overflow, you've got to do some planning here, because if your overflow is too wide, you're going to need a lot more volume of water. You're going to need a much bigger pump to do that. So there are some calculations that can be done. And of course, if you do need some help with those, please do get in touch. I'm always happy to hear from you. I can definitely help with your DIY hot tub and plunge pool builds. Now, Scott was also experimenting with the different speeds because he's got this on a variable speed pump. So he was messing around with the different speed settings, and it is quite obvious that on the lower speeds there's much lower flow, and the waterfall as a water feature doesn't quite look as good, and you can kind of see that behind me here. So it is important that you do get the right pump sized for that overflow that you have. As always, I appreciate the view. Thanks ever so much for watching this short video. I hope you found it useful. Do get in touch if I can help you in any way. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And of course, I will see you on the next video. If you've liked this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video.